What's up guys, Tronicle here, and welcome back to another mock review. Today, the mock that I'm reviewing is the Elementalist, who is a character that appeared in episode 3. I'm expected to be seeing a lot more mock reviews of characters who appeared in episode 3 of Bionicle Plague throughout these next few days. But before we get on to the review, I just want to address a couple things quickly. So, first off, if I sound tired in this review, or if I mess up my words a little bit more, it's because it's currently almost 3 a.m., and, you know me, oh boy, 3 a.m., gotta record a mock video. Totally. Anyway, SpongeBob references aside, but, and then the other thing that, if I sound a little bit different, it's because of that, so, yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to get this video out, because transitioning into my second thing I wanted to address, I originally wanted to make and upload this review over the week, or Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday. I want to upload it on one of those 2 days. Ignore what I just said. But, if you guys don't know, I did start, school Wednesday, and I wanted to try and upload it on Wednesday and Thursday, because I'm gonna be going back to my old schedule, which was 2 to 3 uploads on the weekend, and then 1 to 2, sometime over the week, but I didn't get around to it, because it was the start of school, so everything was kind of hectic, so, yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry this review is only getting out now. I just wanted to get this out for you guys, and, yeah, I probably should have done this, sooner, because I did have, 3 uploads. Before this, we had my completely amazing mock review I did of Foot Commander, the epic sequel to We Were Bored, and then my entry to the contest. Basically, I'm getting this out late. I'm sorry about that. On to the review. So, the Elementalist. So, as for backstory, alright, so first off, if you don't know, this guy was voiced by my friend, Great Creator, who I will be linking in the description below. Great YouTuber, great guy. And I was really happy that he was able to come aboard for the episode. And yeah, was voiced by him. He definitely kind of fleshed out his kind of personality, because I definitely had a different vision for him, but I kind of liked what he did. So basically, as for the actual character backstory, we're really never gonna actually really learn it, because he's not too big of a character. We're really never gonna actually learn about what happened to him before he was captured by the Plague Prowlers. But as for what we do know, he was captured by the Plague Prowlers and given something called the Prick, which you can see down there, which will be explained in a future episode, which made him immune to the plague, and they just kind of kept him around because he was good at dealing with beings who were powerful elemental beings. He was especially designed to deal with he's really good at dealing with those types of beings. So yeah, they kept him around and he's immune, and he basically just hasn't done anything up until episode 3, where he tracks down the Titan twins and exterminates of them, basically. And, so my original idea for this guy was he was going to be kind of like the secret agent guy with a million different gadgets and stuff. And that's still kind of what his character is, but Great Creator kind of fleshed him out to be this kind of rich, sophisticated guy. He just knows what he wants. He'll do what he wants. And I really kind of like that kind of persona that he gave for him. And I think it definitely gave him a pretty good character in the episode. So yeah, again, shout out to Great Creator. I'll link his channel in the description. But yeah, so on to the build. So I'm actually going to take him off frame for a second. I'm going to start out with his companion, Ella, who is the shadow trap that Umrak had, and that's the same build. And, yeah, he just kind of came across her sometime or the other. And, fun fact, the name Ella came from Element. Haha, ha ha ha. I'm low on battery, apparently. Okay, ha ha, ha ha, pun. Anyway, yeah. So, Ella, and then, I don't know how he I just dropped her. I don't know how he distinguished the shadow trap as a woman, but I'm not even gonna go into that. Alright, so back to the actual mock. So the Elementalist. So what I'm actually gonna do, because my whole idea was for him was to have all these special gadgets and stuff, I'm actually going to take off all his gear and go over it one by one and kind of explain how it works, and then I'll just go over the build kind of afterwards. He really isn't too complicated of a build. So, starting off, his first gear is the Fire Gauntlet, which all of these pieces of gear he either built himself or he got from defeated beings. And we're probably not ever gonna learn like the particular being that he got this from. But yeah, it's pretty simple, a gauntlet which lets him like shoots fire and stuff. I wanted to really with this character, I really wanted to try and like show him using all his different like gadgets and weapons in the episode. However, I really didn't have the chance to. But maybe in a future episode, because spoiler alert, this guy will be appearing later on, or not later on. This guy will be appearing in the future in Bionicle Plague. So. Yes, so his second weapon is this fire sword, which he got from the same being as the fire gauntlet. Again, probably never really gonna learn who that was, because again, he's not too important of a character, but yeah, he got these from the same being, and it's just a fire sword, pretty self-explanatory there. His third piece of gear, which is probably my favorite, and he did build this himself, is his Elemental Scepter Array. Now, my original idea for this was every time he defeats an elemental being, this absorbs the element and it makes it stronger, and he's able to shoot like an elemental blast. And the last elemental being that he defeated, that is like shown here. This was a jungle. That changes this melee attack like kind of blade, and when it shoots, it would open up like this, and pew. And it's able to, if a being is made out of elements, or if it's an elemental being, he's able to kind of like weaken them with this, which he did to the Fire Titan twin. But I'm probably going to kind of abandon the idea of this changing, because I'll be honest, I don't have this clip piece in too many different colors. So yeah, that's probably going to be a scrapped concept, but yeah, that was my original idea with that scepter. His fourth piece of gear is his tracker, which is pretty self-explanatory. It just tracks down people. And then his fifth piece of gear, there's one more after this, is his kind of crystal shoulder pauldron. So again, I didn't really get to show this in the episode too much. Again, this character as for like his abilities and stuff is going to be more fleshed out in the future. His backstory, though, we're probably not going to learn too much about his backstory, but his abilities and stuff are definitely going to be shown a lot more in the future. But this would allow him to create kind of like a semicircle shield around him, which he can use to block stuff. And then this is just to kind of like balance out. The tube is just to kind of like balance out the power, because it attaches into his back. So, yeah. It can let him create shields and stuff. So, that's his fifth piece of gear. And then for his sixth and final piece of gear, it's his goggles. So this side, this kind of like monocle thing with the telescope piece, this lets him zoom and kind of get like this basically gives him a zoom in enhanced cliche. And then this side, this is a thermal kind of scope, which gives him thermal vision, pretty self-explanatory here. And yeah, I really like the zoom in enhanced cliche. I really like how that gives you that. Alright, then moving on to the actual mock. I gotta replace his lower arm with just a normal bone piece. So, the mock with all his gear taken off is, again, pretty simple. He is kind of just your standard CCBS build. The body, though, I did use, I used the hand piece here, which I felt definitely covered up everything well, but yeah, his arms are super self-explanatory, his legs are super self-explanatory, his feet are super yeah, he's really a simple mock. When it comes to the build, though, I really like how just all the different types of gadgets and stuff that I gave him. That was probably my favorite part about the build for him. So yeah, I'm sorry again if I sound kind of tired or I'm messing up words and stuff. It's because I am, and I just wanted to get this out. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. So, moving on to the final part, we have a size comparison. So, Leela, let's grab you. Here we go. Gotta pose you up normally. Okay, and moving on. So, as you can see, he's about... Actually, I'm going to bring in Venor, because they're actually about the same size, because they're really similar builds, actually. Yeah, you can see that, him and Venor are he's a little bit taller because of the mask, but yeah, they're about the same size. So, yeah, thank you, you two. I will bring you off screen, and if you're dying to know, here's size comparison between him and Ella. I think we all know what a shadow trap is. In fact, if you're like me, you have a whole bin dedicated to shadow traps, because you have too many of them. So I think we all know what shadow traps are like. Anyway, so yeah. Thanks all for watching. Again, I'm sorry that this review is kind of... I probably have a little bit of a dry kind of not performance, a kind of... I don't know what the right word would be. I probably sound really tired, and again, it's because I am. I just wanted to get this out for you all. So yeah, again, shout out to Great Creator, link to his channel in the description. So yeah, goodbye everyone. Thanks for watching.